5 years of singlehood. Intentionally, I wanted to be single. I wanted to keep my prime years for myself. Kung ano man yung status nyo sa buhay, watch this video kasi I am gonna talk about my singlehood journey because I don't really talk much about these things kasi wala lang, parang personal, ano ko lang siya na ayoko masyadong maraming tao nakakaalam ng buhay ko, especially yung romantic and love life ko. Kasi for me, it's very sacred. And madami na ako naging pagkakamali nung kabataan ko. Though isang beses lang naman na shinare ko yung romantic life ko. And it did not end up okay. So ayun, after nun, parang natuto na ako, ayoko na siya i-post, diba? So 5 years since my last relationship. So yung last relationship ko, di naman kami naghiwalay na bitter. In fact, bago ko i-record tong episode na to, kausap ko pa siya about investments dito sa Philippines. Hindi kami nag-end up na may pangit na nangyari or anything na tragedy. Wow, tragedy. It's just, life happened to us. In fact, up to this moment, we're still okay. We talk to each other. We still are connected and ang dami pa rin namin common with each other. Pero wala yung parang pangit na heartbreak. Though, ang tagal ko na hurt. Alam nyo, parang yung hurt pala ngayon, looking back, it was more of shame and guilt. Hindi pala siya yung mismong kaming dalawa. It was shame kasi he was parang the love of my life. Parang, ngayon parang na lang. No time na yun, patay na patay. So, it was more of shame. Bakit ang tagal ko naka-move on? Kasi parang napakilala ko na siya sa mama ko, sa mga kapatid ko, alam na nila, mga best friends ko. Hindi ako nagpapakilala ng anybody sa family ko. Even mga friends ko, di ko pinapakilala. Kasi gano'n ako private na tao. Yes, I've been on social media for almost 14 years, pero yung private life ko, talagang wala nakakaalam. Parang I'm just here to share my experiences. So, why you should be selfish with your prime years? Why you should enjoy your singlehood? Kasi for me, though personal experience ko lang naman to, syempre iba-iba naman to, pero pag prime years nyo naman, nakilala nyo naman yung love of your life, go for it, diba? If you wanna get married, go for it. Again, this is just my personal experience. So, I've been very selfish with my time. Kaya nga yung consequence niya ngayon, I learned to date properly very late na in my life. Di naman siguro late. Mga late 30s na ako na, no, late 20s. Di pa, 33 pa lang ako, late 30s. 28, 29 na ata ako natuto makipag-date. Kasi consequence yan na selfish ako sa time ko. I wanted to give yung youth ko sa sarili ko. Travel, learning from the world, meeting people, studying, lahat, doing extreme activities, ganito. So, hindi ko naman siya masasabi yun yung right path, pero I enjoyed it. Kasi lahat ng oras, lahat ng stories ngayon sa akin, isa lang yung heartbreak story ko. And that's not bad. 33, isa lang yung bad story ko na romantic, na bad. Pero hanggang ngayon, nasa life ko pa din naman siya. So technically, hindi naman siya sobrang pangit na nangyari. But I've learned a lot. And all I can say is, if meron kayong privilege na mag-travel, mag-aral, lumipat abroad, seek new things, gawin nyo siya. Ngayon, pag may makikilala ako, I'm ready. I'm ready for a serious partnership. Wala na akong pinagsisisihan, wala na akong what if, wala na akong, may pangarap pa din naman ako sa buhay. Kumbaga, most of my dreams or mga list ko, sa bucket list ko, nagawa ko na. Hindi na ako yung parang, what if mabuntis ako? What if mag-asawa ako? What if sobrang ma-in love ako? Okay na. At this stage, okay na. Alam ko naman, nakatira tayo sa mundo na ang dami external voices. So yung mga tanong na bakit wala kang asawa, wala kang boyfriend, lahat yan, nai-experience yan ng ibang tao. Sa experience ko naman, di ko naman siya masyado napagdaanan. I don't know, maybe wala lang talaga lakas sa loob yung mga tao magtanong sa akin. Or I've always made sure that I surround myself with people na medyo kasame ko din ng interest. Or if hindi kasame ko ng interest, they respect my decisions. So kaya siguro I did not go through that much. And medyo hindi ako close sa mga relatives namin kasi we really have a very private life as a family. Hindi kami yung masyado close sa mga titas, ganyan, sa mga ninong, ninang, or whatsoever. Kaya hindi ako masyado makarelate sa mga ganyan tanong. So going back sa external voices. Madami yan eh. Some people, they experience these noises sa family mismo nila. So I know it's hard. I know it's not easy, 'di ba? Kasi hindi naman natin alam eh. But we can choose to change the lens of our camera, live camera, di ba? We can choose to explore new things. We can choose to learn new things. We can choose to travel. We can choose to study. We can choose to move abroad, like how I did. I moved to Spain, di ba? So, ang daming options sa mundo while you are preparing yourself or maybe you're not preparing yourself. Kasi these things, hindi naman niya hinahanap eh. Dumarating na lang yan. Kasi what's the point of life if lahat paghahandaan natin, di ba? For me, my personal intake on this is, yung asawa, anak, hindi yan hinahanap. Alignment yan of your life. Ngayon ko na masasabi, ngayon ko na siya bibigyan ng oras na I'm ready. Now, bibigyan ko siya ng time. Ngayon, hindi na ako magiging selfish masyado sa mga lalaki. Hindi na ako masyado magiging masungit or maldita sa kanila. Kasi ngayon, ako mismo, ready na ako mag-compromise. I felt this with my ex-boyfriend. I was ready to compromise for him and mag-move sa place niya. But it did not happen for a lot of reasons. Kasi probably hindi pa kami ready nun. Ngayon, ready na ako. And wala na ako pinagsisisihan. So here are my personal tips kung paano nyo pwede ma-enjoy ang singlehood nyo. Number 1, know that it's your own journey. Lahat tayo may kanya-kanya journey. So if puro external voices yung iisipin nyo, yung mga ibang tao, yung validation nila, hindi naman mahalaga yun at the end of the day eh. The most important relationship you will ever have is with yourself. As long as you don't doubt your own journey, you will be in peace. Imagine nyo, it takes a lot of time, effort, discipline, and self-awareness to be in peace with yourself. Kasi pag wala ka peace sa self mo, you will seek validation from people. Sobrang magmamatter yan sa'yo, yung comment ni ganto, comment ni ganyan, na bakit wala kang asawa, wala kang girlfriend, boyfriend, or whatsoever. That's why the first relationship you build is with yourself. So when you go out in the world, wala ka nang pakialam sa external voices, di ba? Second is, look for something to explore, to do, to learn that's outside your comfort zone. For me, best example I can give, I moved to Spain. I never had a place to call my home. Yes, my mom's place, kanya yun eh, hindi yun akin eh. I chose to build my personal life in Spain. Very, very out of this world yun. Hindi ako lumipat ng BGC, Rockwell, or Nuvali, or kung saan man sa Philippines. I chose a different continent. And that's okay. Maraming comments yung tao. I've lost a lot of things. Or business opportunities, clients, brand opportunities, yung mga talk na ginagawa ko sa mga companies na wala na yun. But this era is to build my personal life. Yun ang era ko ngayon. Tapos na ako sa business era ko na building my business, being selfish. Tapos na. Ako naman, time ko naman, as Angeli, wala nang titles, wala nang Angeli of Access Travel, Angeli of Life in Progress, Angeli of ganto, ganyan. No. Right now, I am just building Angeli. That's it. Angeli who loves to work out, Angeli who loves Pilates, Angeli who is starting to love running, Angeli who goes to therapy, binibuild ko yon. So when I am with someone na may mga makukwento ako na hindi lang business, di ba? Kasi nung bata ako, kala ko business lang yung life. No. Ngayon, I'm Angeli outside my business and it makes me really, really proud na ngayon na masasabi ko, hi, I'm Angeli. Di na ako nag-i-introduce sa sarili ko, hi, I'm Angeli of Access Travel. Wala. Ano na ako? Hindi ko na kinukwento yung business ko immediately. Hindi na yun yung identity ko. I am more than that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm so grateful for my business, for everything I've done. But I am a human being. I want to be recognized as a human being first, then the businesswoman. So the third one is know that you are loved. Hindi lang romantic relationships yung love na dapat nag-ignite ng fire natin, di ba? We are loved by our parents, our siblings, our friends, and this love is for lifetime. This love is almost permanent, diba? Yes, may mga ups and downs yung relationships natin with our parents, friends, lahat yan meron. But always know, for me to at least, hindi worth it iwan yung mga love na to for someone na hindi pa tayo sure. That's why these relationships are solid, you know? Though alam ko din, may mga tao, hindi solid yung mga relationships with family nila. And meron pa sila ibang relationships na hindi yung normal na family. And that is also okay. Kasi this is just my story. I realize my best relationship, aside from myself, yung second one, is my relationship with my mom and my family. Kaya hindi ko na-feel yung may kulang. Kasi the moment you start feeling like kulang ka, kulang yung love sa buhay mo, parang paano ka magiging capable ibigay yun sa isang someone, a stranger? When we meet someone na we are attracted to, in the beginning naman, stranger pa din yan eh, di ba? That's why, for me, it's a very important. Our love sa sarili natin is full. Our love sa family natin is full. Or kung ano man yung pamilya nyo, or sino man yung pamilya nyo. Not necessarily your parents. Kasi I understand talaga, hindi lahat na tao may good relationship with their parents, di ba? So what I'm trying to say is, first, fulfill your love sa sarili nyo and sa people around nyo. So when the right person arrives, ready na kayo i-share yung love na yon, di ba? And it has nothing to do with money, status, material things. Wala talaga. Meron nga ako isa share na story dyan eh. I have a teacher in Madrid. Pilates teacher ko siya. Yung boyfriend niya is Italian. Husband na ata niya. May-ari siya ng studio. Tapos, she met yung boyfriend niya. Mga late, 30s na siya. Parang 38, 39, ganyan. And together na sila ngayon. Kasi nga, wala talagang timeline. So, yung society, gumawa sila ng map. But yung map na yun, yung 25, dapat may boyfriend ka na. 27, may anak ka na. I don't know, kasal ka na. Ano ba yung societal map na yun? Hindi siya nag-apply to everyone. In fact, this morning, I was telling one of my teammates before our shoot, iba-iba tayo ng hinahanap eh. Diba? Ako, I'm looking for a partnership. Hindi importante sa akin na gawin akong baby. Hindi importante sa akin na lahat na pera dapat siya magbayad. Hindi siya importante sa akin. I am looking and I want a partnership. That means I want someone na mag-grow together sa business, sa personal life, sa professional life. Yun ang hanap ko. Even that means 70% siya, 30% ako. Hindi big deal sa akin na kailangan 100% siya magbabayad na buong household, wala akong gagastusin, dapat lahat siya mag-provide, hindi siya big deal for me. So, kanya-kanya yan. Yung iba naman, ibang babae, ang hanap naman nila is gusto lang nila maging housewife, may taga-provide, and that is okay. Yung ibang babae naman, ang hanap nila is yung lalaki walang work, sila magpa-provide, and that is okay because every relationship, may kanya-kanya yung setup. For me, the most important thing is respect. Diba, for people, kung ano man yung preference nila. For me, ulitin ko lang, I'm looking for a partnership to grow my businesses, my finances with, mag-work out together, explore the world together, ganyan. So, iba-iba talaga siya, diba? So, if there's one thing gusto ko mapulot nyo from this episode is, it is your journey. Be brave to explore your own path, to create your own path, because the most important decision you will take in this lifetime is hindi pera, hindi your work. Kasi you can explore eh. You can change your work at 50 na kayo, di ba? Sa panahon ngayon, biglang pagdating mo pala 60 years old, gusto mo na maging makeup artist. But sa partnership, hindi siya ganun kadaling palitan. That's why for me, that is the most important decision I will take in my life. Kasi either mag-grow ko yung self ko with that person or magiging miserable ako. That's how I take it. That's why hindi ko siya minamadali. I'm taking my time because this is my journey and I am the author of my book and no one else. That's all for today's episode. Please don't forget to follow us on our Instagram account, Life in Progress PH, on TikTok, Life in Progress Pod, and you can watch this episode on my YouTube, Angeli Dab. That's all, guys. Ciao!